Good morning. We're here with Vanessa and Greg, who just closed on their brand new home. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Now, you are both teachers over at Lehigh Senior. Greg, you're a math teacher.
Yes, sir.
And Vanessa, you're a Cambridge teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the people watching this are probably going on Teachers Come By Homes, which means they're your colleagues, friends, and fellow teachers. What would you tell teachers about this program, using it to buy a home?
I would say that should be your first call to anybody. It should be to Ed Zoller. I really got discouraged calling other people before I talked to Ed Zoller, reaching out. Some people wouldn't call back, or just left me feeling like I couldn't do this. I couldn't buy a house. This is something that I've been praying for, and it's life-changing. And this guy's a saint. He's doing something for us that I just can't be thankful enough. And we got to call this guy. Got to call him. But
Okay.
I can't say it any other way. Call him first. Talk to Ed Zoller, because he can make it happen.
Now, you found out my name from Vanessa over here, which
Yes.
if anyone's on the site, you might recognize her as that's the frozen picture that's on the video above on the top of the page. Vanessa, this is your second go around with Teachers Come By Homes. We helped you buy your first home. We helped you sell that home. Then you moved, and you came back, and now you bought your second home through this program. Any differences, or what would you say coming from your perspective?
It's still super easy to have everything together. Ed does a really great job kind of showing you like the whys behind everything. And it's just gotten better over time.
Perfect. Yeah, because it was about 6 years ago. And perfect. Well, thank you for that. We do advertise no fees. We did it back then. We still do it now. Did you guys have any fees?
No, sir.
Did you have any closing costs whatsoever?
No.
We didn't.
You actually came out of pocket about $1,000 less than you had to. So there was some savings there, and an interest rate which you're happy with.
Very much so.
Extremely.
So it is very possible, and so teachers can buy homes still, even with this crazy time of 2022 where the interest rates are going up and all the fear out there. So I appreciate you guys putting your faith in me a second time, a first time, and at the end of all this, Teachers Come By Homes is gladly honored to donate to your school. And since you're both at the same school, but you're two different departments, we're going to increase the donation, split it in half so you can each get some money. What would you, Greg, like that money to go towards?
Thank you, Mr. Zoller. I'm going to donate mine towards the baseball team.
Baseball team, and for what purpose do you think? What do they need in your opinion?
They need their field improved, possibly equipment and uniforms.
Okay, and where does that money have to come? Like, is it not in there, or is it?
I think it's the baseball team's kind of down the list for sports. I think first it goes football, then basketball, and then what's left over kind of gets into the
Baseball.
other sports. So yeah, it'll be very appreciative and improve the field at first, and then hopefully get the kids some new uniforms.
Perfect.
Possibly.
And Vanessa, you're at a new school. Last time you end up giving to Avid, which you did a field trip with that money, which you wouldn't have been able to do if you didn't have that, right? And then what would you like to go? Is the donation to go towards?
This time around, actually, I am wanting to increase my own classroom library and flexible seating options for my students. Lehigh Senior is a really amazing school, but we lack a library. We're right behind the East Lee County Regional Library, but it's nice for students to have a place on campus.
Rather than going off campus and going somewhere else.
So,
And normally, if you wanted to do that yourself, you'd have to spend your own money.
yes, very much so. So, it's really, really going to be an amazing thing for my students, and some flexible seating options because we all learn differently. So some
Yep.
students need something a little bit different than others.
Perfect. Well said on this. And then the final question I got for you guys. Greg, you're a homeowner. Vanessa, second time around, what's it feel like to be a homeowner?
I'll leave this one, I guess.
Awesome, like kind of like the end of one really tough journey and the beginning of a really, really nice, beautiful new one.
Yeah, and just still kind of in awe and just still feel like I'm dreaming. So
He
Perfect.
won't believe this probably like for another couple weeks. So it'll sink in eventually.
When you buy a home, the high lasts for weeks, months, and sometimes a year or two go by, and you just stop. And one day you walk in the door like, this is mine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great feeling, especially your first home. You never forget your first home. You might be on your 8th home when you're in your 60s or something like that, but you'll always remember the first home, and every home after that. But and this is your first home together, so that I think that's very important.
Thank you for making that happen, Ed.
Very, very welcome, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you at your school soon.
All right.